as part of our strategy, what happens in Iraq matters to the United States of America. A violent, chaotic Iraq will affect our security at home. An Iraq that can self-govern, provide basic services to its people, and be an ally in the war on terror will mean that all of us have accepted a great challenge and laid a foundation of peace for our children and grandchildren.
What do you say to Congress, who seems to think that the Iraqis are actually backsliding? Because the numbers we had as early as, I think, March was that there were 10.
And so the question becomes, okay, how do you go from 10 to 6, and why those changes? And the answer is, quite simply, that as units operate in the field, they have casualties, they consume vehicles and equipment, they need to come out of the line and be resupplied, just like our own units. So the fact that a number may be changing within a very narrow band shouldn't be overly of concern. On the other hand, we do want to see the number go into double figures and start moving more toward more Iraqi units being able to operate on their own.
No, I appreciate the questions, and I certainly understand the very, very important decisions that have to be made. That we could have a reduction of force that could begin in January of 2008, take about 12 to 18 months, to where we could have a minimum force here that would continue to work with the Iraqi forces in a training and assistance mode. But it needs to be well thought out, and it cannot be a strategy that is based on, well, we need to leave. That's not a strategy, that's a withdrawal.
What the President did yesterday was say to the American people, let us all take a careful look at what's going on in Iraq. And let's have a debate about the facts on the ground. It looks like they may, yeah, just like the U.S. Congress is.
Have you tried to talk them out of that?
You know, it's 130 degrees in Baghdad in August. I'll pass on your recommendation.
Well, Tony, I'm sorry, that's, you know, I mean, there
No,
are a lot of things that happen
yeah.
by September, and it's 130 degrees for the U.S. military, also on the ground.
You know, that's a good point, and it's 130 degrees for the Iraqi military, and the Iraqis, you know, I'll let them. My understanding is at this juncture they're going to take August off, but you know, they may change their minds.
Two questions, to borrow a phrase from Lester.